Hello and welcome into the Next Source Center here. We're going to have the third of 4 games here on this floor. We have the Sherwood Park Tier 2 Titans on the right-hand side in the black and orange jerseys. Coming out in the white and green on the left will be the Rockyview Rage. Breaking down this weekend, Sherwood Park yesterday had I believe it was 7 or 8-5 win over the Bandits of Calgary. So they're 1-0 on the weekend. Rage unfortunately fell to the Renegades yesterday, 14-5. Rage, that was their first game of the season, 0-1 to start the season. Sherwood Park Tier 2 Titans are 1-1 with a victory over Calgary and then a loss to the Yeti. We went live with this broadcast because the buzzer has rang and teams are supposed to be going to the floor. We're just waiting on the Rage. They are not out here yet. Welcome into the Next Source Center. I am Eric Krause here on the NetFront Sports Network. I'd like to give a quick shout out to all the members that have joined us this weekend. You can support lacrosse broadcasts in Alberta and our broadcasters by supporting for $4.99 a month. Just click join at the bottom of your stream. We do have a second tier as well that gives you early access to all our podcast content. The Titans are wondering where the Rage are. Now their buzzer has gone off. Titans ready to go here. You got number 17, Jordan Funk, ready to take the draw here for the Titans. In net, you have number 1, Deegan Scott. I know yesterday was Danny Bowens. So going with both goaltenders. Again, I have liked that this weekend. You got 2 goalies on your roster. Let's get them both some looks this weekend. It's a long travel for some of these teams. Luckily, we're from Edmonton. It was only an hour and a half. But for a lot of these teams, it's a long travel day. You have teams coming from Grand Prairie, teams coming from Lloydminster, teams coming from Medicine Hat. In that net for the Rage is going to be Olivia Schmidt. She played yesterday. I thought she played extremely well for a Rage team. That it did end up losing 14-5. But to be fair, that Renegades roster, in my opinion, has 2 of the best left-handers in this division. Center floor here. I also don't think we have refs. Now that I think about it, there's no refs. There's no refs on the floor that I see. I don't know if they've made it out yet. Now that I think about it, so we are in a state of flux. The Titans on the floor ready to go. The Rage came out late, and yeah, we do not have any refs. I have a Tier 1 ref, so I'm not going to be able to come out there. I see in the far corner we have Garen and Bryce Schmerman of Tier 2 Warriors taking on some action. Probably watching this Titan roster. See what their competition is going to look like coming up in the North Division. We now have refs on the floor. Looks like this game is going to get underway here. Again, Titan versus Rage. It's been a weird start to this game. I'm trying to fill all the dead air. Titan finished last season 3-13, looking to improve on that. I believe the Rage were 5-11. They'll be looking to improve on that as well. And here we go. We're finally going to get some action. Once again, at the center down here, you have Jordan Funk for Sherwood Park Titan. And you have the captain, Jaden Klump for the Rage. Klump's going to win that. It's going to be a Titan ball. Carson Barrow is one of the big sticks for this Rage roster. If we'll be looking for Barrows, and big save there by Deegan Scott to start the game. Barrows and Stifle Rutlinger will be the people you expect to carry this Rage roster. Now, I have not seen Rutlinger yet. He did, in my opinion, get hurt in the last game. He got hurt in warm-up. Did play that game, but it was a bit gingerly at points. I do not see him on the bench now. We'll see if he hits the floor at some point. Big hit there on Luke Mitchell. Mitchell gets up, has the ball now, passes it over to Caden Ducher. Again, if we get these names wrong, please correct us in the comments. We do try our best. Moved up by Tyson Northcott. Up to number 19, Caden Anhorn. Anhorn deep down in Rage territory. It's going to be Titans ball here. They move across. 8-second violation against the Titans. Ball picked up here, thrown down floor to Anhorn. Anhorn by himself. Recovered there by number 19 for the Titan. Unfortunately, we do not have a number for him on the roster sheet, so I cannot give you a name for number 19. Down floor, here comes the Rage. Clump. Joined by Sheldon Kearney. Up top. A lot of APs for this Rage roster. They had a lot of rookies playing yesterday's game. We do have the names and numbers for those players now. Ball taken up floor by Ronan Hoover. Hoover trying to find Grady Thompson. Grady Thompson, captain of this Titans team, number 20. Expect him to carry the load for them. Caden Ducher. Ducher spins, moves, shoots. Saved by Olivia Schmidt. Schmidt, one of the few full-time females we've seen this weekend. Always good to see them playing. Up here. Proving that everybody can play. Ball moved up for here. So they get called Rage ball. Blue Ducharme. Over and back, just steps over the line. Ball taken here by number 2 for the Titan, Jacob Amiot. Thompson. 0-0 game here. 3.5 minutes in. Rage ball up floor. Number 26 there. Xavier Boyd goes in all alone. Saved there by Scott. It's going to be Titan ball. Thrown in to Luke Mitchell. Luke Mitchell into pink shoes, left-handed shot, number 22 for this Titan roster. Thompson. Thompson. Over to got number 8 here for the Titans. I don't have a name for him, unfortunately. He shoots it on net, though. Misses. It's going to be a 30-second violation on the Titan. Rage ball here. I'm going to safely assume that Stifle Rutlinger is not in this game. That's a huge loss for the Rage. He's been their leading scorer in the past. Carson Barrows is going to be expected to carry the load in this game. Barrows got Clump cutting him. Shot on there by Kearney. Kearney and Clump get double teamed on the Titan player, able to get it. Possibly Clump pinning up against the boards. It's going to be called a pin, and it's going to be called Titans ball. Hoover, going to go pick it up. 5 minutes into this first game, 0-0 tie. Amiot in the corner. Passes over to number 8. Number 8 just forgets the ball, goes over and back. Moved without the ball. Sorry, moved before he had control of the ball. It's going to be picked up here by Lucas Tone. Over to Klump. Klump, captain of this Rage team. Goes to Ronan Morrison, number 10 here on the right-hand side. Shot on by Klump. Saved by Deegan Scott. And the Titans will take control. Ball being moved off floor by Cooper Reed. Reed spins off. Getting called for an 8-second though. Making some good moves, dodging some checks, but couldn't do it fast enough. Ball taken up court here by Kearney. Barrows down Main Street, misses the net. Titan ball. Taken up floor by number 5, David Cowan. Hand it off. Amiot tries to find Thompson, could not find him. Rage ball up floor. Over here by the bench. Picked up by Caden Ducher walks in, dodges the check, gets help from a teammate. Number 8 here. Ball picked up by Blue Descharme on the Rage side. Fight here in front of our bench. Picked up by the Titans. Titans far left side. Close side, number 8. Dipping and diving. Able to get the ball off to Thompson. Thompson. Able to pick up the ball, shoot in on Schmidt. Schmidt makes that save. Pointing out, trying to help the teammate to find the ball. Schmidt, nice sliding save there on Luke Mitchell. One of the better saves I've seen this weekend. Just a reactionary shot. Barrows. Rage ball as they pull Schmidt. Going to go 6-on-5 here. Delayed penalty to the Titan. Barrow walks in, shoots it off the floor and over the net. And have 13 black. That's Archer Hoft. Trying to plead his case. I did miss what the call was. So it's going to be range power play here. 12:23 remaining in the first. Shot clock operators, to be honest, we're not paying attention. Now we got the penalty on the board and we're underway here. Klump over to Ducharme. Ducharme up top with Klump. Klump, the heavy right-hand shot here, captain of this Rage team. He's not afraid to let it rip on this power play. Ducharme. Got a low to high shot there by Morrison. Barrows behind the net. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot on by Ducharme. Save made by Deegan Scott. Ball wrestled up floor by David Cohen in 1v2. Should have been called an 8-second. Ducharme. Fumbles the ball, he's going to be able to grab it though. Minute 10 left on this power play here for the Rage. Ducharme taking it in. 0-0. He goes low on Deegan Scott. Shoots it bottom left corner. Gives the Rage a 1-0 lead over the Sherwood Park Titan. Good shot there from the top from Blue Ducharme. No seal-offs, nothing. Just beat the goalie clean. Deegan Scott, however, has played extremely well to start this game for the Titan. Face-off dot here. There's Archer Hoff. And Klump. Klump wins it over. It's a nice win. The furthest win I've seen all weekend, probably at Morrison. Spinning around. Look, shoot Ducharme. Saved there by Scott. Picked up by Barrows in front of the crease. Ball picked up. Number 10 for the Titan. Don't have a number for him either. Let's go, kid. 11:18 left here in the first. 1-0 Rage as Sheldon Kearney is going to go in the box for the Rage. Lead putting this Titan power play to the test here. Thompson down low. Thompson up top there with Luke Mitchell. Amyot. Mitchell. Over to Thompson. Ball fumbled there. Kay Levesque behind the net. Tries to find Hoft. Nothing doing. Olivia Schmidt has the ball. She needs to move it. Moves it down floor. Clears it. Almost connects with her teammate. He does eventually grab it. That's Ducharme. Blue Ducharme spins out. Now he's going to try to kill the 30. Pressure there by Amyot. Very good job by the Titans defense there to grab the ball and get their offense back in position. I believe that was their offensive player still. Ball handled here at the top by number 8. Over to Hoft. Hoft, number 8. Down to Amyot. Mishandles it in the corner. Amyot getting pressure, able to shake it off. Gets help from a teammate. Amyot comes, shoots hard on Schmidt. She makes a save. Hayden Ducharme gets bumped down. Number 8 here for the Titans. Grady Thompson back up to 8. Big right hand shot, low to high. Shoots, saved by Schmidt. Soaked by the Rage, actually. There's Tyson Northcott with that soak and then try to get out of the zone. Titan ball in the corner. Number 8. Luke Mitchell shoots and misses wide. Doesn't go in the netting though. Titan ball. Grady Thompson grabs it. We have power play has just expired. Number 8 for the Titans shoots it onto Schmidt. She makes the save. We're all even strength here early in this first period. Sheldon Kearney picks it up, burns his defender. He's all alone in on Scott, and he will bury it. He's coming left to right across the crease and then shoots back to where he was coming from on Deegan Scott and puts the Rage up 2-0. So they killed the power play. Kearney comes out of the box and goes on a run. He gets by the Titan defender and puts it in the net on Scott, giving the Rage a 2-0 lead here with 9 minutes left in the first. Jordan Funk and Klump in at the center dot, pulling for either teams. Funk wins the draw, pushes Klump to the ground, and then David Cohen comes in, picks up the Lucy for the Titan. Amyot walks in, shoots it, and hits the post. Carson Barrows now all alone. Deep in Rage, deep in Titans territory for the Rage. It's going to be Rage ball. They're calling a push. He's by himself. Carson Barrows, 1-on-5, being chased by Hoover. Barrows using his big body there Ball went in, but there's no goal to determine that he stepped in the crease. Hoover turns it over. Be able to fight. He's able to fight for it though and get it out. Rage do collect the ball here. Got Blue Ducharme. Ducharme over to Lucas Tome. Ducharme up top. Pass doesn't connect, but goes on net. Scott throws it in open space. Number 8 here for the Titans. Picks it up off the bench. Ball's over. They beat the 8 seconds. Thompson comes in, makes a mad miss, shoots hard on Schmidt. She makes the right foot save. Thompson has the ball up top here. Goes number 8, playing the very top of this offense. Over to Duchere. Duchere makes a person miss, comes in, shoots, misses. Kai Levesque with a huge shot from the top, gets the reset. The Rage do grab the ball though. Thrown away, gathered by Mitchell. Mitchell, big left-handed shot, throws it over to number 8. Grady Thompson shoots short side there on Schmidt, just over that right shoulder. As the Titans get on the board with 6:54 left in the first. As they break Schmidt, as they solve Schmidt for the first time this afternoon. Supposed to have a water break here after the 10-minute mark. We're sitting at 6:54 on the clock, and no breaks have been started. Archer, Hoft, and Jaden Klump in on this dot for pulling for each other's teams. Klump wins the draw. Big right hand coming down the lane. Nice defense there. Can't see the Titans number. That was David Cohen getting his stick in the lane, making sure nothing's easy and free for this Rage roster. Barrows once again called for in the crease. It's gonna be Titans ball. Thompson collects at center. He's got Duchere with him. Circles back, passes it off to Mitchell. Mitchell alongside Amiot. 2 left-handers. Amiot sets his pick. Mitchell looking for Thompson. Tries the BTB. Doesn't have the ball though. Over to Amiot. Amiot, big left-hand shot goes on. Low to high. Ball behind the net. They're going to call that a shot clock violation. Range ball. They have 8 seconds to figure this out. Gotta run up court, gotta run up floor. That's over 8, yeah. 8 seconds of violation there by the Rage. It's gonna be Titans ball. Number 10 picks it up. Throws it into Levesque. Levesque waiting for Amiot to come off the floor. Amiot comes on the bench. Sets a seal for Mitchell. Mitchell comes down the far side, left-handed shot. Mitchell moves it over. Coach is asking him to move the ball. Picked off here by Beckett Stewart for the Rage. On a breakaway save by Deegan Scott. 5.5 left here in the first period. 2-1 game as the Rage in white and green moving left to right on your TV screen have a 2-1 lead over the Titans wearing the black and yellow. Moving right to left. Ball sent here back here to number 8. He'll send it down to Duchere, but misses. Rage ball. Slashed out of his hands and dropped. Titans scoop it up. Grady Thompson. Thompson. Looking for help, looking for options. Passes it over to Duchere. Duchere to number 8. Back to Duchere. Duchere Makes a mad miss, comes in, shoots low on Schmidt. She makes a save. Rebound shot by Archer Hoff. Save. And then picked up by Ducher, who puts the third shot in there on Schmidt in that sequence. To ties this game up for the Titans. So after falling down 2-0 early, Titans fight back, play much better second half of this first period. And they find themselves tied with the Rage. Titans. Jordan Funk at the center dot here. Playing against Klump, looking to pull for their teams. Funk. Sitting, waiting, ready. Funk wins it. Grady Thompson comes in, gets it loose. He gets hit by Klump, though. Some pushing and shoving near the bench here for both teams. Grady Thompson gets away with it, though. So teammate passes to Amiot. Amiot on the far side. Over to Ducher, the goal scorer here for the Titans. Sends it back to Levesque. That's over and back as they could not connect. 29 here for Lucas Angla. Got the ball and was pushing up the floor. And the refs are discussing here. Yeah, they're finally calling the water break with 4:16 left in the first period. That should have been called about 6 minutes ago. But we don't judge. We're going to take a 90-second water break here, and then we'll have the rest of the first period action.
Go, Dad.
Range ball here from the top. 4:13 left in the first. Ducharme. Big left-hand shot here for the Rage. Moves it to Sheldon Kearney. Kearney shot on net moved by Scott. Fresh 30 if they can get it. Kearney grabs it. Right-hand shot here. Moves it to Barrows. Barrows was low to high. Snipes Deegan Scott short side. Giving the Rage a 3-2 lead. 3:53 left in the first. Rage back on board. So they went up early 2-0. The Titan fought back, tied it up 2-2. And then the Rage here. Off a nice shot from Carson Barrows. Go up 3-2. Again, Carson Barrows, one of the better players here for this Rage squad. Was one of their top scorers last season. Funk in on center. They're getting called an early movement on Rage, and it'll be Titan ball. Number 8 for the Titan. Comes up top. Hoft on the floor with Amiot and Ducher. Ducher was the last goal scorer for the Titan. Amiot up top. Moves over to number 8. Swim move makes his man miss. Pushed to the outside though by Stewart. Mitchell comes in, shoots left-handed, saved up by Schmidt. We are going to get a delayed call here. Tyson Northcott being called for a cross-check for the Rage. So with 3:11 here left in the first, the Titans power play is going to get another crack at it. Luke Mitchell here taking the ball from center from the ref. Moves it down to Amiot. Amiot and Mitchell, left-handed shooters on this right-hand side. Sitting with Hoft. Levesque on the right-hand side with Thompson. That's your power play unit here for the Titan. Mitchell. Huge sidewinder shot there. Misses the net and is going to be range ball down in the Titans end. More than likely going to try to sit here and kill the 30. Blue Ducharme. Back pedals, gets pressure. Range ball here. Being harassed by Duchere. It's going to be Titan ball on the 8-second. Duchere. Waiting for his teammate to pass it to him, and it gets thrown away. Outlet pass picked off by number 19. Don't have enough for him, but long stick, long legs. Makes up for throwing it away in the last possession. Duchere. Amiot crossing in front of him with Hoft coming off the bench. Up to Hoft, up top. Over to Thompson. Thompson shoots short side on Schmidt, and it goes. We thought it went in, but the ref says no. 30 seconds left here in the power play, 1:39 left here in the first period. Cleared by the Rage, just thrown down to avoid the 8-second. Ball bounces into Scott's netting, and he throws it down floor to Amiot. Amiot, Mitchell. Mitchell comes in, shoots. So Thompson catches it in the left corner, passes it across to Mitchell, who comes across right to left and scores on Olivia Schmidt. So that is the Titan power play capitalizing here with 1:20 left in the first. Titans tying it up 3-3 on a nice little play there between Thompson and Mitchell. Getting the cross crease, having the goalie move left to right. Funk and Klump in the face-off dot again. Ref is happy with it, bounces back, blows it in. Klump wins the draw. Carson Burrows comes up, picks up the loose ball. Showing shot all the way. Passes it back to Kearney. Kearney dancing with it. Morrison saved by Scott. Burrows did go down there for a second. Seems to be okay. Morrison steps in the crease. It's going to be Titans ball. Levesque with the ball now on the far side for the Titan. Moves it to Mitchell. Gets a block, jumps. Mitchell comes jumping in the crease. Gets the shot off. Fresh 30 here if they can get the ball. Levesque has it behind the net to Thompson. Thompson shoots 5-hole on Schmidt. Saved by Schmidt. 38 seconds left here in the first period. 3-3 game. Rage ball up floor. Coming on the bench side. Grady Thompson's going to retaliate. Cross check Klump, and he's going to get called for the cross check. It was just a retaliation cross check, but is the one the ref saw. 2-minute cross check on Grady Thompson. Send this range power play, who scored on the last one, back to work with 25 seconds left in the first. They keep Schmidt in the net. Klump walks in from center. Showing shot. Passes over to Ducharme. Ducharme shoots low. It was deflected off a Titan. Ducharme gets the ball behind the net. Remember, you can go north to south this season. Big shot there by Barrows, saved by Scott. Ball's caught in the netting behind the net. 1 second left in the first, and they're just going to walk it out. That's the end of first period action here between the Rockyview Rage and the Sherwood Park Titan. 3-3 all, as we will take a 10-minute break. Thank you for watching on the NetFront Sports Network. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Grady Thompson still pleading his case as he walks off the floor. As we will see you all in 10 minutes. Hello, welcome to second period action here between the Sherwood Park Titans and the Rockyview Rage. Some programming notes. I've been informed that Ronan Morrison is not playing. It's actually Cole Bomber. Bomber or Bomer? We're going to go with Bomber. And it's Archer Heft, not Hoft. So, lay of the land. Titans on the PK for the next minute 35. Let's Rage on the power play. Start the second here, tied at 3. Rage went up 2-0. Titans brought it back, tied at 2-2, and then we traded goals since. Ball won there by Funk. Picked up and taken across by Hoover. They're going to look to kill a 30. Luke Mitchell in the corner. Duchere coming to comp him out. Ball moved up floor by the Rage. Ball there for Bomer. Bomer up front to Barrows, who mishandles it. He's wide open out front. He gets that ball, he can do whatever he wants for a few seconds there. An attempt on net. Titans move up floor with it. Cross to Heft. Heft takes a hefty slash. And he's going to take it down to the corner. 40 seconds left on his Rage power play. He's going to try to kill the 30. In the corner, being harassed by 2 Rage members. Heft doing an amazing job here for the Titans. You cannot ask for more. As a PK. It's going to be Rage ball under the corner, though. Moved up floor here. Ball dropped off deep into Titans territory. Ducharme. The clump shoots wide, misses. Throws his head back in disgust. He wasn't happy with that shot. Had a good look, had the look he wanted. Just didn't hit the net. 18:33 here left in the second period. No real hustle by anybody to get on the floor here. Titans got the ball in the corner. Luke Mitchell sitting up here at the top. Wants the ball, gets the ball. Kills off the penalty. 5-on-5. Grady Thompson. Gives it down to number 8 here. Who picks short side on Olivia Schmidt. Right over that right shoulder. Well-placed shot here by the Titan. Will move them up 4-3. It's their second lead of the game. They did go up 3-2 earlier. Got Heft and Clump here in the face-off circle. Both battling. Once again, players cannot help as long as the ball's in that circle. All cleared down floor here by the Rage. Bomer gets it. Number 10. Got Duchere in on Schmidt. Save made. Behind the net, out to his teammate number 10. Shoots. Save made by Schmidt with the left pad. Rage ball. Chucks it down. Hits the roof. Hits the roof. It's going to be Rage ball here. Sorry, Titan ball. It was cleared by the Rage into the roof. Amiot. Down to Duchere. Over to Levensk. Duchere. Number 8 takes a big right-handed swing. Gets the ball again. Shot there by Levensk. Looks off the post, I believe, and out the other side. Ball here collected by Amiot. Save made by Schmidt, and she grabs the ball with her stick. Rage down the floor. We got Clump all alone right now. He's going to try to push in on Hoover. Hoover takes it to the boards, and Klump goes down in a heap. Seems okay, though. Thompson has the ball here for the Titan. Klump favoring that shoulder, but gets off the floor in his own power. Amiot walking down Main Street. Picked off here. It's number 23 for the range. Walks in, goes to the full floor, and scores. Number 23, Tyson Northcott gets the range on the board in this period and ties the game 4-4. Gathers the ball in his own zone, walks down the floor himself, runs it in transition, and shoots it on Scott, beating him, tying the game. A 4-4 game here. Klump doesn't seem too worse for wear. He's back in the face-off dot. It's Klump versus Funk. Funk wins it. Klump gathers, though. Klump goes down in a heap and barrels up top. Over to Ducharme. Ducharme flies. Sorry, that was Bomer. Nicole Bomer jumps across the crease, right to left. Save there made by Scott. They're going to call in. They're going to call Titan ball here in the corner. Ball thrown down floor, kicked by the Titan member, and it's going to be Rage Paul. Ducharme, Blue Ducharme. Far side is going to wait for his team to get offense to get on the floor. Barrows. Big right-hand shot saved by Scott. Picked up there by Bomer. He's going to crease dive and score. Titans players not agreeing with that one. But he crease dove, kept his feet on the outside, dove forward, south to north, and puts it by Deegan Scott. You get the Rage a 5-4 lead. (5-4) Rage lead. Heft and Klump in the face of the circle. Heft gives him a little bump to the back. Klump is just not having a good time right now. He's not having a good game. He's getting knocked down everywhere he goes. Lacrosse is a hard sport, very physical. Klump up top, no worse for wear. Down low. Up high to Ducharme. Behind the net. Sent out to, that was Ducharme there with the crease dive. Claimed he was in the crease though. Titans goalie gets it out. It's Deegan Scott. And Ducharme is in there all alone, 1v3 by himself. Now he's back checking, getting back on defense. As Beckett Stewart brings it up for the Rage. He gets off, sends on Barrows. Ball turned over here. Picked up by Anhorn. Anhorn, huge overhead left. Picked up by Scott off the backboards. Anhorn in his face. Scott's able to get it out. To Hoover. Hoover misses it, unfortunately. It's going to be Sheldon Kearney picking it up, taking a hit in the corner. It's going to be Titan ball. There's a push. Fresh 30 here, 14 minutes left in the second. Luke Mitchell has the ball. Hidden ball trick, nobody saw it. I did. He's able to get right down Main Street there. Ball attempted to bat in. People swinging at it. Amiot picks it up. Getting pressed. Grabs it. Gets a pick by Levesque. Heft out front. Sits screening for Luke Mitchell. Mitchell picks up. Heft's able to maybe get that rebound. He's fighting for it. Olivia Schmidt finally settles it down. Oh, she does it. Heft goes for the crease dive from behind the net. Misses it wide open and wide. Luke Mitchell picks it up and tries to dive himself. Went in the crease. Good effort there by Heft. Steal the ball from the goaltender and then goes for the crease dive himself. Logan Anhorn brings it up for Rage, and he is just pushing people over. Anhorn deep in. Carson Barrows. Blue Ducharme up top. In the corner is the Rage. Push to Lucas Tom. Saved there by Scott. Whistle blown down. Titan ball up floor. Hits Ducharme. I would say he's on the right side of half. It should be over and back. Cool Bomber now with the ball in the corner, waiting for his offense to get on the floor. He finds Caden Anhorn. But Scott was able to make that save point blank. Klump picks it up. Flings it across the floor to Bomber. Bomber grabs it. Klump comes in from the point. Uncontested. Nobody catches him. He walks in on the doorstep, throws it by Scott, gives the Rays a two-goal lead. It's their first two-goal lead since the beginning of the game. And Klump, who has taken a beating this game, until the adrenaline's getting to him, he jumped up as high on that glass as he could in celebration of that goal. 6-4 Rage over the Titan. We're going to get a timeout by the Titan. They want to talk some things over. Coach Griffin Carey calling his team over, trying to regroup them here as they have blown their 4-3 lead, and there's now 6-4 Rage. 3 unanswered goals here by the Rage. So Titans trying to regroup. They get a 30-second timeout. Coach just telling them to relax, slow things down, play their game. Well, he's not drawing up any plays over here. He simply called them over to refocus. Deegan Scott coming in. Giving his players some motivation, giving Olivia Schmidt a smack on her way. A friendly tap, not smack. Friendly tap on her way back to the Rage net. Klump and Funk in the center dot. Funk gets the pull, but the Rage get the loose ball. Lucas Tom shoots, saved there by Scott. Grady Thompson's going to grab the ball here, one-on-one. He's had some help. They might have had numbers. Gives it to Luke Mitchell, one-on-one. Makes the bad miss, goes shoots far side. Olivia Schmidt, she saves it. Rage ball. Running the floor. I believe that's Lucas Anthorn. It is. He hands the ball off to Ducharme. Ducharme getting pressed high up here near the red line. Ducharme pushes it down to Bomber. Bomber grabs the ball, flicks it out to Ducharme, and misses. Sheldon Kearney. Kearney to Bomber. Bomber almost got through 2 people there. They got bumped down as they took the body. We called a Titan ball on the push. Some contact there. They have 8 seconds to get across half, and they do. Waits for some teammates over to Ducharme. Ducharme, Heft, and Amiot on this right-hand side here. Moves it across. Over to Levesque. Ducharme. Got Heft in the middle, setting screens and setting seals, trying to create some space. Ducharme looks for that top right corner, misses. 30-second shot clock violation, Rage ball. 11:05 left here in the second period. 6-4. Rage over Titan. Carson Barrows by himself in the corner. Bounce pass over to Anhorn. Back to Bomber. Bomber with Caden Anhorn at the top. Big left-handed shot. Ball given to Klump, who goes for the crease dive. Saved by Deegan Scott. We're going to have Sherwood Park penalty. Slashing to Jordan Funk. puts the Rage back on the power play here. 10:45 left in the second. Going up 3 goals would be huge for this Rage team. Walked in by Ducharme. Pass down to Bomber. He's got Anhorn behind him. Carson Barrows behind the net. Barrows trying to threaten with the north-south crease dive. Good movement here by the Rage. Scooped up by the Titan Hoover. Move down. Brady Thompson hustling it out. 1v2. Beaten down by Anhorn. Anhorn picks it up. He's got 8 seconds to get it across center here. Gets a hard pick by Tyson Northcott. Titans not happy with it. That was on Grady Thompson. He gets up gingerly, limping, leaves his stick on the floor. Titans coach not happy. Titans bench not happy with the non-call there. Sheldon Kearney moves it to Ducharme. Saved by Deegan Scott. 1:09 left in this power play. Throws it away. Carson Barrows. Right-hand shot. That's for a big shot. Misses. That's going to be over and back. It's going to be Titan ball down here. Grady Thompson's stick is still in the corner. Ref coming to pick it up. No, he's not going to pick it up. He's just going to kick it to the side. Mitchell picks up the ball in the corner. Ducharme spins, makes a defender miss. Back down to Mitchell. Save made by Schmidt. We got Beckett Stewart running the floor here for the Rage. He's going to come back and get his offense on the floor. Clump number 5. Sheldon Kearney in the crease right shooter spot. Passes it across. Number 8 here for the Titan. I don't have his name, unfortunately, on the roster sheet. Brings it down into into Rage territory. 23 seconds left on the penalty. 17 left on the shot clock. They can pretty much kill this penalty by walking out. Excuse me. Heft in the corner. You don't remember earlier, he killed the penalty basically by himself in that corner. Had 2-3 people on him. He gets pushed from behind. And they're going to give the ball to the Titan. Heft. It's going to be in double team. Penalty skill to even strength. Grady Thompson was able to get his stick back. He's back on the floor. Good to see Heft spins out of the corner. Save made there by Schmidt. But Heft getting double teamed. He is very hard to get off the ball. Grady Thompson behind the net, right-hand shot. It goes, does it himself, makes swim moves out front, saved there by Schmidt. Levesque and Thompson working in the corner. Ball grabbed by Rage. 8 seconds to give him to the Rage. Again, we're late on the water break. Thompson over to your number 8. Luke Mitchell. Screen set by Amiot. Mitchell gets the ball slashed out of his stick, though. Makes a man miss below net. Makes another man miss in front. So Grady Thompson, big right hand. Stopped by Schmidt. I'm getting a call here on Titans number 8. Gonna get a holding call with 7:56 left in the second. He's confused. Titans bench is confused. Luke Mitchell's asking for an explanation. Ref saying he went over the top and he's gonna call that every time. Ref said he's not gonna talk to 22 anymore, send somebody else. Blue Ducharme takes the ball up from the top. Sends it in the Bomber. Bomber over to Clump. Ducharme. Finds a cutting Barrows. Gets across. Save there made by Scott. He has it in his pad. We're going to get the water break now, I believe. Yeah, water break. 7:39 left here in the second period. Rage up 6-4 over the Titan. And Grady Thompson's going to go over and talk to the ref. As we told that Luke Mitchell, the ref said he will not talk to Luke Mitchell anymore. So he only wants to talk to the captain. So Grady Thompson's over there asking for an explanation. Once again, get an explanation that when you go over the top, they're going to call it every time. In my opinion, the ref had a little bit of a short temper there with Mitchell, although we did not hear what he said. Mitchell is an assistant captain. I feel like he should be allowed to talk to the refs and ask for explanations. Well, I'd like to say thank you for joining us here on the NetFront Sports Network with our second to last game here on this floor for 2-2 crossover weekend here in Sylvan Lake. There's still time to make it out and watch a few games of lacrosse. We have another game starting at 6:30 and one starting at 7:30. As here we go. Grady Thompson taking it out of his own end. Gets across the floor, beats out to 8 seconds. They're going to try to kill a 30 seconds here. Getting help, getting some picks. 10 seconds left here on this shot clock. And Grady is going to kill the full 30. Good decision there by Grady Thompson. Killing the 30 on the PK. Good rage ball, however. Stewart sends it down floor, throws it away. Ball is caught there by Bomber. Bomber finds Barrows. Barrows bounce, passes it over. It's now into Sharm's hand. Back to Barrows on top. Over to Descharm. Back to Barrows. Back to Descharm. Big left-hand shot. Misses. Be over and back on the rage. We tighten ball down here. They've been very successful at killing off 30s. Very successful killing off 30s. It's going to be Heft picking up the ball, which he has been the best at killing the 30s. He grabs the ball, instantly turns around, shows his back to the rage, and he's going to get help from Amiot. Double teamed, there is Heft. Does lose the ball, kills 10 seconds. Klump has the ball, 1-on-3 right in front of the crease, tries to shoot between his legs. Save there made by Scott. Scott throws it to Hoover. Bad bounce up in the air. Picked up by Klump. Klump has the ball here. Gets picked. And Klump once again is like, why am I always the one on the ground? 10 seconds left in this rage power play. Bomber on the right. Up to Descharm. Descharm down to Bomber. Bomber looks across to Barrows. Barrows makes a bad miss, tries to go left, right, overhand, saved by Scott. Even strength. Klump looks, saved by Scott. Scott turns around, swings the stick, stops that ball from dribbling in. A struggle here in front of the Titans net. It'll be 8 seconds. He tried passing it to his defenseman. Did not grab it. It's good to maintain calm there. The ball was just bouncing basically on the goal line. Rage, throw it away. It's going to be over and back. 5:23 left here in the second period. From the second last game on this floor for 2-2 crossover weekend. It's been an amazing week of lacrosse so far as Levesque has the ball here for the Titans. There were 16 games started through an 18-game slate. It's been a long weekend, but it's been a good weekend. Titans down here were even strength. Ball bounces over Ducharme's head. Ducharme for Rage, picks it up. He has Bomber out front. Nobody's picking him up. Steps in the crease. Ball did go in, but steps in the crease. Scott's directing traffic now. Hoover brings it up over center. Passes it to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to sit here and wait for his offense to get on the floor. Levesque, Mitchell. And Ducharme behind him. Ducharme. Low to high shot. Gets soaked. Soaked by Anhorn. Picks the ball back up. No reset. Ducharme. Low to high shot. Gets soaked again by Anhorn. The big guy Anhorn's going to go. Logan Anhorn gets a break. Soaks the ball and gets his own break. Shoots off the bar. And Ducharme takes it far side. Looks for a teammate. Looks for Thompson. Thompson's got it. He's going to throw it over to Mitchell. Amiot in the corner. Picks it up. Schmidt's able to stab at that and get it. She tries to throw it out. Gets blocked. Mitchell picks up. He's got Grady Thompson. 2-on-1. Not able to get across to him. It's going to be Rage ball. Rage bring it across the floor. Moved over to Sheldon Kearney. Kearney has it. Moves it down to Barrows. Barrows missed it. Now it's by Hoover. Barrows grabs him around the neck and gets away with a hold. Sherwood Park Titans bench asking where that hold was. Amiot, left-hand shooter, comes in, waits for his team. He's got Duchère on his right. Passes it over to number 8. Grady Thompson up top. Shot on net. Soaked again. Rage have been soaking shots all period long. 8 seconds. Christopher Huda. Or Huda. Huda. Tried to move it up. We're slamming doors on the benches now as tensions arise. Grady Thompson up front, big right hand shot, gets some space, shoots it overhand. Save made there by Schmidt. Saying the save was by Schmidt, so they're not calling it over and back here. 20 seconds. Grady Thompson back in his own zone. Fighting off a check. 6 out of his hands. Nobody's come back to help him, so he is by himself. Bomber comes in, misses that, but somebody's got to come back, in my opinion, help Grady Thompson. He's in a one-on-one situation, so if he ever does lose it, there's nobody back to help him. Amiot. Brought up by Stewart. Stewart's got quite the motor. Makes a guy miss. Finds Ducharme. Stewart makes a few people miss. Passes Ducharme. Ducharme goes right to left across the body and scores there on Deegan Scott. That gives the Range the 3-goal lead they were looking for. That is the biggest lead of the evening. Rage 7-4 over the Sherwood Park Titan. 1:38 left here in the second. Titan offense has kind of been stifled in this period. Schmitz has made some good saves, but I think the big storyline is the Rage have been soaking balls all period long. Funk wins over Funk this time. Gathers the ball, comes into Titan territory. Barrows down low. Up to Kearney. Barrows over to Bomber, makes a guy miss, takes a shot on net after the whistle. Deegan Scott has the ball, blown it. Tossed away here. Ball is in the bench. Gonna be Titans ball. Amiot down with Luka Mitchell. That's a trip clear as day. Number 20 here for the Rage is going to get sent to the box. Do not have a name for him, unfortunately. But that is going to be a 2-minute tripping penalty. Going to the Rage, putting the Titan power play on the floor. Mitchell discussing with his teammate about what maybe they're looking for here. He gets the ball blown in. 1:22 left in the second period, down by 3. This is an important power play. Amiot up to Mitchell. Mitchell, number 8. Down to Levesque. Back up to Mitchell. Bobbles it. 10 seconds, tons of time. No need to rush anything. Goes low to high, misses. Mitchell showing some frustration with himself as he comes to the bench. They're going to say it was off. They're going to say it's off a Titan member. And while the confusion on whose ball it was, they're going to call an illegal substitution here on the Titan. Titan are not happy about that one. They're going to kill the power play here. We're going to play 4-4 for the next minute 26. 49 seconds left here. Ducharme is going to take the ball in for the Rage off the top. He gets it. Passes it in. Throws it in to Klump. 4-on-4 here for a bit. Klump to Barrows. Barrows down low. Makes a guy miss, comes across, and shoots short side there on Deegan Scott. Got the goaltender moving left to right, and then shot it across body. That's going to be an 8-4 lead here for the Rage. I think the Titans are feeling on the bench that this game hasn't been fairly called. And while I am just a broadcaster, I might not disagree with them. It has been confusing in some ways. Klump wins the faceoff. Passes to Ducharme. Barrows. Back to Ducharme. 25 seconds left in the second. Big shot there by Klump, saved by Scott. Klump gets shoved in from behind. And they are going to call that one as well. Jordan Funk are going to go back to the box, making a 4-on-3 power play. 2 minutes pushing from behind, checking from behind. 11 seconds. They're keeping Schmidt in the net. 11 seconds, 4-on-3 here. Bomber takes it out, throws it to Ducharme. Ducharme walks in, tries to go short side, and Scott saved. Mitchell grabs the ball, takes it behind the net, and he's going to ice out this period. End of the second period. Rage up 8-4. They're going to have to manage a 4-on-3 penalty kill once they get back from the break. Thank you guys for tuning in to NetFront Sports. My name is Eric Kroos, and we will see you in 10 minutes. Welcome back into the NetFront Center for period 3 of the second last game here of the weekend between the Rockyview Rage and the Sherwood Park Titans. 8-4 lead here for the Rage as they had a pretty successful second period there. Titans regrouped in the dressing room. Titans coaches asking for an explanation on some of the calls there by the refs. I think is completely fair game. Seemed to maybe not agree, but we're happy with the explanation given. So we're gonna be starting this. We got 2 players in the box for the Titan and 1 here. As yes, they have to navigate a 4-on-3 PK here to the Titans before they can get back into the offensive side of this game and try to close this gap. Grady Thompson going over talking to Hoover, going over how they want to defend this 4-on-3. Heft is going to take the center dot here with Klump. Heft wins it. And there's no Rage players back, so he's by himself all alone. Shoots save there by Schmidt. Amazing effort there by Heft. As he grabs the ball from the dot himself and takes it all the way in. Carson Barrows walks in. Maybe one too many passes there. It looks like a Bomber did have a chance there to shoot it. Barrows. They're going to go on a 5-on-3 power play here for the next 34 seconds. 5-on-3 power play here now. Bomber tries to bounce it on to Scott. Thompson takes a slash, shakes it off. Moves it down to Mitchell. Thompson not happy the refs missed that one. Mitchell getting pressed up here against the boards by Northcott. Get the ball released. Lucas Englot comes in. Mitchell is taking a beating. 1v3. Trying to kick the ball in his zone, and then it gets drilled from behind. That's not an okay play. Mitchell getting credit here for fighting 1-on-3, and eventually gets wiped out. He gets up under his own power. The trainer does go on the floor. He is going to need help off the floor, actually. My apologies. That was Xavier Boyd, I believe, coming in and wiping Mitchell. Oh. He's only going to get a 2 for that, I believe. Luke Mitchell needs help to get off the floor from his teammates here as the fans in the NetFront Arena and the Rage members bang their sticks. And we hope that he is okay and can return back to this game. 4-on-4 here now for the next minute 23. I am personally shocked that that was only a 2-minute. Thompson. A little bit high for Amiot. Amiot's able to go there and get the ball back. Pressured by Englot. Picked up by Stewart. Stewart in transition. Makes the guy miss. 1-on-1 with Thompson. He has a player play with a bounce pass miss. Gloved it down by Scott. He had Caden Anhorn streaking, who had been all alone if the ball was able to get to him. Anhorn now gets it. Moves it over to Kearney. Kearney. Up top to Lucas Thom. Ball bounces high in the air, gathered here by the Titans. Range power play now. Titans are going to be looking to kill 30s. He gets it across, saves 8 seconds. Gets double teamed. Rage ball. Gets shoved to the. Jordan Funk walks over and headbutts it, but now we got an all-out brawl. Gloves are off. Helmet tossed. Jordan Funk took liberties, walked over, and headbutted Lucas Tom. And that's not going to be the end of his night. As they put him in the box, he's not ejected. I believe we're getting a 2-minute call on the Rage. And I think a 5-minute call. I think they gave, I'll just see what they think, but I think they gave Funk a 5 plus a 10. He did not get ejected, however. Yes, they did give him a 5. I believe they gave him a 10 as well. I haven't seen anything like that in my days of calling lacrosse. Funk walked over and straight headbutted, taking liberty. He's defending his teammate, so I'm not gonna. Nothing wrong with that. You like seeing people defend their teammates. You just don't like seeing a headbutt come out of it. So now we have we're gonna have a 4-minute power play. We have a minute of 4-on-4, and then we're gonna have a 4-minute power play here for the Rage to navigate. Ball down to Clump. Clump finds Barrows. Barrows coming across. Comes on his weak side. He tries to use his body to get in. Passes it to Clump. Misses. It's going to be Titan ball on the over and back. Schmidt leaves it in the corner as the Titans move down floor. Ducher is going to pick it up. No, he's going to leave it for his... Amyot. Amyot down low. He's going to be looking to kill the 30. They are down by 4. Maybe think of a little bit of offense here, 4-on-4. Coach reminded them it's 4-on-4, and he doesn't need it to kill time. Amyot down to Heft. Back to Amyot. Spins, moves, shoots wide. Shot on there by Thompson, stoked by Schmidt. Ref blows it in. Schmidt dumps it off to Stewart. Stewart's going to take it up over and beat out the 8-second. He gets pressured by Hoover. We have a 4-minute 5-on-4 here for the Rage. Shot missed. Picked up by Anhorn. Caden Anhorn. Clump, big shot from the far left side. Picked up by Ducharme on net. We're going to call it a 30-second violation. Hoover. Passes down to Ducharme. Ducharme taking it to the corner. He wants to get to the corner. Over the top there by Northcott. Ducharme takes it to the corner. He's 1v3 by himself. Loses the ball when he turns. He's fighting for it, Northcott. Northcott's going to take the ball on the floor. Brings it across. Beats it at the 8-second. Moves it down to Harney. Shot on by Barrows. Barrows fights through traffic, gets another shot on, saved by Scott. 3 minutes left in this power play for the Rage. Up to Clump on the top. He passes it down low. And over to Barrows. Barrows low to high on Scott, save. Harry up high on top of shoulder of Deegan Scott. That's a reset. Scott reaches for it, but Bomber grabs it. Big hit there by Klump on. Big hit there on Klump on. I don't know who that was, but number 16 here, laboring off. Gunnar Bostrom. Klump, I just gave it a 5 minute. It's back-to-back 5 minute penalties here in this game. As it starts to get a little bit chippy, they're also going to have to get this under control. That is an ugly hit. Thank God he got on with his own power. I believe that was a 5 minute boarding penalty. Thompson takes up Ruby 4-on-4 here for the next 2:25. 15 minutes remaining here in the third period. 8-4 Rage over Titans. Titans are going to get a 3 minute power play after they settle this 4-on-4. Schmidt looking for outlets. Finds Huda. Picked up by Amyot. Amyot in the zone. Titans are going to have to pick up the pace here. Down by 4. With 14 minutes left. Amyot throws it away. Picked up by Stewart. Stewart's on his own. He's on a breakaway. Picks up the ball. Ref blows it in. Saved there by Scott. Huge save there by Deegan Scott. They need him to make those saves right now. Stewart. In there. 1-on-4. Ball picked up by Kearney. Kearney on the far side. Nice pick there by Hoover. Hoover's off to the races, being chased down by 2 Rage players. Gets across, gets the 8 seconds. Now he can take his time. Minute 10 left here on the 4-on-4. 8-4 Rage. 14 left in the game. Ball sent across to Thompson. Thompson. With Heft. Thompson passes it to Heft, wide open. Shoots, saved by Schmidt. Rebounds, saved by Schmidt. Heft. Taking a couple shots there. But saved by Schmidt. Heft did get hit from behind there, and that's going to be another penalty here on Caden Anhorn for the Rage. Now we have 4-on-3 play here for the next 47 seconds. After those 40 seconds are gone, we're going to have a minute and 13 of 5-on-3. Thompson takes it in. Ref blows it in. Here we go. Thompson up top. Pass over to number 19. I don't have a number for him, but he rips it past Schmidt. Gets that 4-on-3 goal quickly there for the Titans. Makes it 5-8. And now you're 3 goals down with 13 minutes left. You're starting to think. There's lots of time here for this Titans roster to mount a comeback. You're going to have Heft taking the draws here. I'll have to see who's taking them for Rage, because in the whole weekend here, Clump's been taking draws for the Rage. So it looks like Bomber taking draws here for the Rage. Refs going to the timekeeper's box, making sure, yes, calling Anhorn out was the right play. I believe we're 41 seconds again here of 4-on-4 action. There we go. Ref blows it in. Heft. They give the ball to White. Full Bomber moves it up the floor. 4-on-4 action for the next 25 seconds. Lucas Tom. Ludenstrom has the ball up here at the top. Looks for a cutting bomber. Gets over to Barrows. Not able to get control of it. Deegan Scott moves over to Hoover. We're going to have a 2-minute, 30-second Titan power play here to take it into the zone. Scoring here would go a long way to making a comeback in this game. Ducher passes it over to Thompson. Thompson gets sealed off, misses wide. Levesque's able to block that down though. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They got to hurry. Rage ball. You have Nicholas moving it up the floor. Throws it away. Deegan Scott's got it. He fans on it, throws it in the corner. Sheldon Coney picks it up. In the corner. Titans have to pressure him here. They don't want him to kill 30. Hoover gets in on him. Ball moved back to Northcott. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Northcott double teamed. He's able to shake them off. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Northcott shoots on net. Saved there by Deegan Scott. Loose ball got by the range here. Three Titan members down in the corner trying to get the ball away from Anhorn. Quite a lot going down here. We're going to get an elbow, rage ball. Oh, now we got to fight. The ref's instantly breaking up. They're not going to let him go. They're going to take Anhorn off to the box. Didn't let him go because Hoover was not a willing combatant. Smart by Hoover there to just take it. Take it and put his team up on the power play. So go 5-on-3 here for 52 seconds. Titans looking to navigate this comeback. Down by 3. 11:06 left in the game. Grady Thompson's going to take the ball here from center. 5-on-3. We'll see if they choose to go rebounder or if they're going to choose to go 5-on-3 down low. Looks like Ducher is going to sit up top. Nice goal. Passed into number 8 there. I don't have his number for the Titans, but make quick work of that 5-on-3. He scores short side on Schmidt. And that brings the Titans within 2. The Rage running into penalty problems here, not able to get their offense on the floor. That's allowing the Titans to come back in this game. They're trying to figure out whether it was the first or second goal here on this 5-minute penalty. I believe since they're scoring on 5-on-3s, I don't think that actually counts towards the 5-minute major. We have 5 Titan on the floor, 4 Rage on the floor. 5-on-4 power play here for 45, for a minute 48. I'm actually at a loss for what has happened here. My apologies, but face-off happened and everybody started yelling. 10:50 left here in the game. Refs are over by the penalty box, trying to figure things out. You have 37 seconds left in Klump's 5-minute boarding penalty, and a minute 45 left in Anhorn's penalty. Going to retake the face-off here. Heft loses the battle, but the Titans win the war. Heft picks it up. He's got Ducher and Levesque with him. Heft waits out for his teammates. Passes over here to number 8 here. I know the first name of number 19 is Mason, as he's being told to stay high here on this 5-on-3. Heft takes a huge hit but gets shot on. Saves there by Schmidt. Gonna get a call, a push on the range. It's gonna be Titans ball. Klump races off. This is 5-minute major's over. 5-on-4 here for the Rays for the next minute, 5 seconds. Ball collected by Levesque. Takes it out, passes it up top. Over to Thompson. Thompson shoots it over to Desher. Desher makes a save. Heft tries to grab it. Schmidt navigates it. Schmidt throws it over and out. That's going to be Titan ball picked up by Hoover. 40 seconds. He's got to get across here in 8. He throws it down. Caught there by Desher. Desher holding out, waiting. Bounce passes over to number 8. In the corner here for the Titan. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Shoots wide. Over and back. 16 seconds left. Eight, 6 Rage lead. 16 minutes left on their penalty. Then we'll have 5-on-5. 9:22 left in the game. Game's turned out to be a close one down the wire. Lucas Tom passes to Barrows. Barrows just happy to wait out the rest of this penalty. Barrows shakes off a defender. Looks behind him. Passes to Ducharme, doesn't connect. Ducharme jumps up, grabs the ball. Ball collected here by the Titan. Maybe got away with a push in the back there. Amiot dodges a hit. Makes another guy miss. Or even strength here. Amiot takes a slash. Ducharme fakes a pass to nobody standing there, but that's okay. Stewart looking for Ducharme. Not Ducharme. My apologies. That's Lucas Tom. Klump back on the floor here after serving his 5. Passes it over to Bomber. Bomber down low. Over to Barrows. Barrows. Taking his time, wanting to use a full 30. Ducharme passes to Klump. Wide open in front of the net. Shoots, scores. Not much of a crease dive there, but he does score on Deegan Scott. Makes it 9-6 Rage. Just pushing and shoving after the whistle. Refs are quick to get in there, though. Rage restore their 3-goal lead here with 8:09 left in the game. Won't have to believe you think the Titan were going to come back in this one. We need to keep it at 8. But tons of time left on the clock and in the game. Heft. Klump wins the draw. Barrows mishandles it. Hoover has the ball. He takes a couple hits. He needs help. Bomber over to Carney, who takes a shot. Thompson gets across the half. He's going to wait for his team. He's going to wait for his offense. Grabs the ball, gets off himself. Ducharme. Up top, bobbles it. Heft there to support him. Heft grabs it. Ducharme shakes off a hit. Titan ball here on the left. Ducharme bobbles it. Range ball. Xavier Boyd. Rumbling over center. Titan get the ball. 2 players collide, nothing coming out of that. Heft takes a shot from behind in front of the crease there. Nothing to it. Heft battling for the ball. Is able to smack it down below the goal line. Rage throwing over to stop the 8-second. Hoover's down here to collect it. 6:48 left in the third. Titan down by 3. Shot on Schmidt. Save. Ball collected by the Rage. No, it's not. Ball dropped. Clumps picks it up. Boy, 1-2. Makes the man miss. Crease dive, misses. Picked up by Bomber. Bomber gets the rebound, shoots, scores, but they're going to say that the crease was violated. Ball here in front of the Rage bench. It's a scramble. Big hit there by number 19. On to Tristan Wrestler, I believe, and the trainer comes out as he needs help. They're taking the Titan player to the box, and the refs are going to discuss it. Wrestler's not okay. He's on his back, and his head is in pain. He's nodding. He's talking to the trainer. He's ready to get up. I believe that was wrestler number 18. I haven't seen, I could be wrong. It's a number I haven't called this game. Looked to be in a lot of pain, was able to get off under his own power with a little bit of help from his teammates. 2-minute penalty here for the Titans. They're going to have to navigate that with 6 minutes left. Down by 3. We have not got a water break this period. Let's skip. Deschamps. Up top. Big shot on there by Carney. Back up to Deschamps. Deschamps over to Bomber. Bomber, that is Caden and Horn playing on the lefty crease spot right now. Barrows behind the net. Locks out, shoots. Deegan Scott's able to collect that one. 5:37 left here in the third. Minute 25 left on the penalty. It's going to be range ball up floor. Collected by Ducharme as he comes in. Uncontested to his spot. Finds Barrows. Barrows low to high. Nothing doing. That one's missed it. Oh, set. Kept in. Amazing keep there by Carney. He's got the ball now. Overhand right. Saved by Scott. Ball collected by Amyot. He's running the floor. Running out of steam. Can't get back. Blue Deschamps there, going step for step with him as Amyot's gonna try to kill the 30 now. Getting harassed, getting double teamed, getting pinned up against the boards. Able to roll out of it. Drops the ball, retains it. Still being chased here by 3 Rage players. Shot on net into the breadbasket of Olivia Schmidt. 4:30 left here in the third. 15 seconds left here on a Rage power play. Titans down by 3. Rage lead 9-6. Klump mishandles the hidden ball trick. Klump over to Bomber. Bomber down low. We're all even. Klump up top. Sidearm scores. He's not in the power play, but 4 minutes and 2 seconds left. Klump there puts up the Rage by 4 as they will hit double digits in this one. Yeah, 10-6 Rage. Titans need to score a goal a minute here to tie this game. Heft and Klump in at the center dot. Klump wins it, gathers his own ball. Getting a slash away from the play. That is 2-minute slashing on Bomber for the Rage. That puts the Titans on the power play. 3:55 left. They need to score on this power play, and they need to do it quickly. Thompson grabs it from the top. He looks, dishes off to his partner on the right. Levesque up to Thompson. Thompson to his righty shooter. Sets a screen, comes across, misses. Able to get the rebound. They claim it's a fresh 30. Schmidt must have got a hold of it. Thompson shoots, saved by Schmidt. Thompson fighting with the ball here. Stewart's able to get it over to Ducharme. Ducharme walks all alone on Deacon Scott. Scott makes the save. Needed that one. As he bails the Titan out. Minute 20 left here on the power play. 3:10 left in the game. Heft has the ball. Needs help. Has Ducharme there to his left. Brady Thompson up top. Down low. Up top to the crease shooter. Up top, 1 second, shoots, saved by Schmidt. Ball gathered there by the Rage. Brady Thompson's able to grab it. Fresh 30 here for the Titans. Ducharme up top. Down low to Thompson. Behind the net. Up to Thompson. Bobbles it. Ball here gathered by the Rage and tossed down the floor. Carson Barron's getting the first one to it. He fumbles the ball and Titans up the floor. 20 seconds left in the power play. 2:10 left in the game. Heft has it on the far side. Need some pace here out of the Titans. They got to score 4 goals in 2 minutes. Levesque. Shot there. Again, we don't have his number 8. He's an 8B playing for the Titan here. He rips it. 5-hole there on Olivia Schmidt. Makes it 7-10 Rage. Let's set the scene. Rage up by 3. Titan needs 3 in 1:57. That's enough time. They need to score every possession. And they need to start winning some draws. Funk and Klump in center dot. Funk's asking for instructions. Ref sets us up. He's happy with it. Steps back, blows the whistle. Klump flicks it up over to Bomber. Hoover presses him. Bomber throws it away, picked up by Amiot. Amiot gets it in to Hoover. Up into Titan zone. 1:30 left. Goalie staying in the net. Ducharme on the far. Gets a pick, makes a guy miss. Gets pushed from behind. It turns it over. Have some rolling around here. I don't know if anything's going to come out of it. Nothing does. Just breaking them up before anything does happen. That was Tyson Northcott and Heft. Heft. It's buried again by Northcott. Ducharme trying to get available in the slot. Get a shot off. There was a kick there. Bomber thought he might have got away with that one, but he did kick Ducharme when he was on the ground. Gonna have, they're calling Deegan Scott over to the bench. He gets off. Empty net here for the Titans, down by 3. Two minutes for the hold on Ducharme. 5 minutes for roughing. on Bomber there, as he did kick him while he was down. So we're going to have We're going to have 5-on-4 action with the goalie pulled. So not a real power play here for the Titans, but they're going to make themselves one with the goalie pulled. Down by 3, 58 seconds left, ball blown in. Thompson's got it, being told to pick up the pace. Thompson has the number 8 here. Thompson up top, gathers the ball, being told to shoot from the bench. Schmidt gets a piece of that one. Rage ball. Rage ball. We're going to timeout Titan. .32 seconds left, down by 3. Deegan moves it in. He's running, being told to get off. Heft gets on for him. Amyot over to Heft. Heft up top takes a shot, misses. Gonna be over and back here for the Titans. Rage ball. Lucas Englund by himself down there. Goalie trying to race down there. Englund bobbles the ball 2 times, gets too excited to score. 5 seconds left here. Titans throw it down the floor. Stewart grabs it. And that will be all you do, as the Rage take a 10-7 win here over the Sherwood Park Titan in what was a good but chippy game. That moves the Titan to 1-1 on this weekend, as well as the Rage to 1-1 on this weekend, as both teams leave Tier 2 crossover weekend with a win and a little bit of stuff to work on. Thank you guys for watching the broadcast. Please like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see our content the rest of the season. And you can also join as a member and support the group. We have one more game here this weekend. That one is at 6:30 here on the NetFront Sports Network. And we appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you.